introduce you to the Santoku knife. This is your everyday chopping knife, and I'm going to use it to chop up some garlic and some rosemary that I'm going to use for some herbed garlic bread tonight. So for a chopping knife, you're actually going to anchor the point of the blade to the board. You're going to slide the food to the back of the blade where your best leverage is and push straight down, just like that. When you first start chopping, speed is not the goal, just accuracy on what you're doing. We're going to go hands-free on this one so that I can start chopping a little faster. Because the knife is good and sharp, it does all the work for me, and you can push the food around with the blade of your knife so you don't have to use your hands. I know for me, I get a little picky about how sticky the garlic is and whether or not it's touching my hands. Maybe you're that way too. So instead of touching it, I'm just going to use my knife. Just back and forth, small rocking motions, just like that. And this is actually, if you are the kind of person who normally buys your garlic fresh whole, then this works great for that. The chopping knife is also really great for your onions, carrots, celery, all of those kinds of things. It's really the everyday tool. Every time I'm in the kitchen, I'm using this knife, you guys. So first that, and we're gonna put that in some butter in a minute. I'm gonna wipe it all off. I just talked about how I don't like the garlic on my hands, and there it goes. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with my rosemary. Now for this one, because it bounces around and it folds every other direction, I am gonna use my hands a little bit more just to chop it up. The important thing is to make sure the fingers stay out of the way. Keep them flat. Keep them flat so that the blade actually hits up against your fingers and your tips aren't underneath the blade. Just like that.